Oh my gosh, well done. Lift his head or what?
Eating.
I think we should be pretty thorough though, so whatever we do. I mean, if we have to come back up here tomorrow again, we could just walk up that ridge tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And hit all this side over here. Because it might take us all day to get just that section.
It probably will.
We just gotta find them.
Yep. One step closer. And he's probably not alone right there.
The big ones almost never are.
Mm-mm.
First, it distracts us with this shutout cow. While we're looking at the elk over here, Colton's finding all the sheds.
Oh yeah, that's a 7. It's a good shed. Proud of that one.
I hate you, first off. But then I'm thinking. Hold on, Colton. I'm gonna video you, Colton.
Yeah.
That's a really solid shed.
Okay, quit.
What do you got, Colton?
I'm looking at a big 7-point right now. Just laying on the opposite hillside.
Good for you.
Thanks, man.
I bet it's a 6-point because the seconds broke off.
Oh yeah, it's
So
definitely.
technically,
Why'd you put that evil on me?
It's probably all chewed up by elk.
that's his.
We're probably gonna pick it up later.
Probably.
Like now you can't see that elk shed that Adam found. They've changed pitch so much.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's mule deer antler. It's really funky looking.
It's either a mule or a rag shed.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
We just take pictures to it.
Oh, give me that spotting scope. See one?
That, right?
Yeah, I think there's another one right here, maybe. Oh, shh. What just happened?
Oh.
Yeah.
Right there. That's what I was looking at too. Okay, good.
Hard to say.
It is hard to say.
Should I walk over and check
Gonna
it
have to
out?
walk over.
What do we got here? Oh boy. Oh boy.
Man, he screamed like a little girl. Wish I had that on video. You say brown?
Oh, the brownie. Nice. You did it.
Oh, no way.
Where'd that come from?
Oh my gosh, gee. Yeah.
I feel like that's like my holy grail right now.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on, you got video?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, geez.
That's a good one. He's not huge, but he's good. Where's that bull at? Shut out. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, well done.
What the heck?
That is awesome.
I come up and I see, I'm like, no way. I see that bright white button. Dude.
We should probably spread out and try and find this.
What the heck?
Oh, that's awesome.
That bull won.
Justin just found that one right there. Nice brown. The white one right here. Oh, that's chalky. Okay. Crazy.
Oh man, we got a good set up here. Lots of elk. Just shedding. Good as it gets. Alright, good one. Lying right there. Oh yeah. What a day. Doesn't get too much better than this. Little one. Nice.
Just spotted another elk shed. There. Run down and grab that.
You can grab it.
That's cool. Did you spot that one?
No, he did. There she is. We hiked all the way over here for. Hot chalk. Last year's shed. Nice 7-point. Wow. Wow. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That was worth it. Wow.
Colton just picked up the one we glassed up from ways off. Dang.
It's a great 7.
Dang.
Definitely worth it.
My goodness.
Crazy.
Hopefully the one I found's a match. I got one way down the creek I glassed up, 6-point. But check it out.
Massive deadhead buck. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's crazy. Big old buck. I'm wondering if my other elk shed is right in this spot too. Oh my gosh. Thought that for sure was my other side at first, but it's not. Dead right in that spring. Yeah, good buck. Not a giant, but a good one. Oh, geez. Yeah. There we go. Bad back forks, but man, great buck. See if I can find the other side of my elk shed still.
While I was checking out this mule deer head, Justin was hiking off the mountain and ran into this mountain lion. This isn't something that happens very often. I can personally count on one hand how many times I ran into a mountain lion. A lot of times I believe they're there and you just never see them. Luckily, Justin got to see this one and get a really cool interaction with him for over 5 minutes. Unfortunately, he didn't have his pistol on him, so he kept his distance and just watched.
There's a shed right there.
Old. And there's the other side.
With that, we wrapped up our 3rd day of shed hunting in this country and ended up with 14 sheds. A week later, I was heading back in and looking for some brown sheds.
You know, one of the things I've noticed about myself is oftentimes when opportunity arises, I'm more focused on what I don't have than what I do have. And I start to come up with these excuses of why I can't do something because I don't have this resource or I don't have that. And there was this man that's very convicting. There's this man in Judges chapter 3, and his name was Shamgar. There's almost nothing written about the guy. Except for this, that when the Philistines came, that was the enemies of the Israelites, when they came raiding, he killed 600 of them with an ox goad. Now, what an ox goad is just like a cattle prod. It's just a stick with a point on the end of it for moving the oxen around. And that's what he had in his hand. And there's no doubt in my mind that when he saw all those Philistines coming at him, like there was every good and logical reason and excuse to run the other way. He didn't have a sword. He didn't have a machine gun. He didn't have grenades. Obviously, it's a long time ago and that wasn't the real deal. But he didn't have. There's all these things that he didn't have. But he didn't look at what he didn't have. He looked at an enemy that was going to cause damage, and he looked at what he had. And what he had was a stick in his hands. And he went out there and he kills 600 dudes with this stick. And I just wonder, how many opportunities are ahead of us and in front of us that we are excusing ourselves from, that would make a massive impact, not only on our lives, but the lives of others around us. And I don't know what your excuse is. I know what some of mine are, but I want to challenge you today. It doesn't matter what you don't have. It matters what you have. And you can work with what you've got. And God uses what we have, not what we don't have. And you know, when being a pastor in the church, you see all sorts of people and they're just like, well, I can't do this, I can't do that for the kingdom, I can't serve in this way, I can't serve in that way, I'm not qualified enough. You know what? God qualifies the called. And there's no doubt in my mind, there's somebody listening today, listening to this message right now, that God is calling you. He's giving you opportunity to do significant things in his kingdom. And here's the reality, that God has a significant plan on every single one of our lives. It says that he has prepared good works for us to walk in from before the foundation of the world. Like, God has a plan for your life, a plan to prosper you, a plan to use you significantly here on earth and eternally as well. Like, God has awesome plans for your life. And if you're making excuses of why you're not coming to God first and foremost, like, you need to get rid of those excuses. You need to get rid of your reservations and your hesitancies and your what ifs and what if people treat me this way or think about me that way. Like, you just need to jump in and run after God. Like, we don't bring much to the table other than our faith and giving our life to God. But when we give our life to God, just like Shamgar presented himself and gave his life to the Lord to use, all of a sudden God brings about a great victory. I think of 2 Samuel chapter 23, and you see Eleazar, and everybody else runs away, and he just grabs the sword and he runs at the people and he chops them down. And it says that the Lord brought about a great victory through him today. And that's what God does. When we present ourselves, when we just go out there with whatever we've got and we let the Lord show up, all of a sudden he uses us mightily. And those are the things that we celebrate as people, when people just run out there against all odds using whatever they've got, and God shows up and does mighty things. And here's what I promise you, God wants to do mighty things in your life. Don't hold back. Give your life to the Lord. And if you've already given your life to the Lord, just go after that thing that he is calling you to. And I promise you that God, if God is calling you to it, God will equip you and use you mightily in it. And if you want to know more about how to understand God, who God is, who you are, why you need a relationship with him, and how to actually practically walk that out, we have a resource called The First Mile that we wrote. And I want to encourage you to go over there to our website. It's absolutely free, www.limitlesshunting.com. We want to get it to you. We want to get it in your hands and help you learn from the Word of God how to interact with God and to live a life that is powerful and significant and eternal with Jesus Christ.
All right, gonna make this spot my home for the next 4 days, probably. Pretty killer view from right here. Really killer view. Just in this basin right here. I got nice open ridges to cruise up through. Find some sheds. It's a goal. And possibly kill a cougar. See what happens. Cool spot though. Nice flat. Green grass. This'll do. All right, I wanted to show you what we're kind of running. I started pulling the big Agnes out, so sorry it looks like this, but that is the Tiger Wall Carbon 3-person tent. This thing comes in at about 2 pounds as is right now. So that's tent, stakes, everything right there. That's about 2 pounds. I have a new sleeping pad, which I'm really excited about because mine kept on leaking. This is the Thermarest Neo Air. It is 1 pound, 1 ounce, and it is the long wide. So I believe it's 77 inches long, so 6'5", and it's either 25 or 27 inches wide, which is huge compared to most. And it's 1 pound, 1 ounce, super light. And this is my big Agnes anvil horn 0 degree bag in here. This thing is, I want to say it's 3 pounds. So in the dry bag, probably 3.5 pounds, pretty easy. So we've got 5.5, 6.5 pounds roughly total for my entire sleep system. And then I've got a whole bunch of Peak Refuel food. I brought Smokies, got bars, the tuna snack thing, a thing of aluminum foil. I'll tell you what that's for later. Bunch of ammo, 2 battery packs, camera, handgun for the tent, bino harness with inReach and rangefinder and headlamp. I've got all my clothes packed in here right now still. Threw those back in, and tripod, and we've got a Swaro spotter. So I'm running and the rifle of course, so I'm about 4 miles back right now, and I'm running 50, 55-ish pounds probably pretty easily. Might even be at the 60 mark with the rifle, because that rifle's 9 pounds not loaded, so give or take, call it 10 pounds overall on that and all that other stuff. So I'm right there about the 60 pound mark, I bet. But I have everything I need now, and I'm not gonna have to go back and forth all the way down. I can set up a nice base camp and really work this backcountry some, and hopefully pick up some sheds. So I'm gonna get to putting the tent up. I gotta patch some holes in the Dyneema. This thing's getting pretty old now. It's been used for about 3 years, so it's about time for it to be retired. See what we get next. Thinking about going with something a little bit heavier duty, but costs weight, so we'll see. But that's what I'm running for this hunt. I'm gonna get some tenacious tape on that thing and show you camp once it's set up, and show you my fancy new air pad, because I'm really excited about that. All right, home sweet home. I got my holes patched from that horrendous windstorm Adam and I were in. Got one patch here. Could probably use a secondary strip right there, honestly, but we'll see how that holds for today. Then I got that patch there. See that hole? We're in 45 to 60 mile per hour gusts, so it's pretty bad. But this is home. Come in. I got my extra wide sleeping pad you can see here, so I'm not gonna fall off that anytime soon. It's awesome. Let my bag air out and fluff up while I'm gone for the day. Got one ant in here already. Don't need that in my life. Got all my stuff right there, extra batteries, extra clothes down there, all that fun stuff. All organized. Big water bottle. Leaving back at camp for today. I'll take that big one tomorrow. There's a lot of water running right now up here, so figured I don't need it that much. I'm working some creek bottoms anyhow, so get that all zipped up. Get this thing zipped up, and we're set. That's home sweet home. So when I get back, I'll be throwing my pack underneath that for the night, and oh, I just pulled my stake out. Had to make some stakes. Realized that I forgot mine, so I can get this back in and head on up the mountain, go find some sheds for the night. All right, first bear of the year spotted. Tucked up underneath that rock. Crazy. Should be bear hunting this week. Just a little guy, but it's still cool to see him out. Shed down there next to that tree. Underneath that ridge. Shed up in those trees up there. It's a shed, but I don't think it's, I think it was set there. Who knows? I'll walk up to this next bench up to my left and take a better look at it. I don't think it's a legit one. I think it's just somebody set it there, so it's probably old, but who knows? Might go pick it up. Pretty sure it's super chalky. I don't think I'm going after it. It's 5 point. It's way below me. It's a big bear. Second bear of the trip I've seen. This one's just sunning himself. Big old chocolate. I was looking at him earlier and I thought he was a bear. I couldn't tell for sure. Now that I have the spotter on him, definitely a bear. Wish I had a bear tag in my pocket. I got a thing, big banana nose on him.
Oh my gosh. That is what I'm talking about right there. Oh man. Oh, that's a last year's, it's not even this year's. Oh my gosh. Wow. Here, put the rifle next to it so you can see it better. The bottom side is brown and I couldn't see it from below. Oh my gosh. Look at that shed. Wow. Wow. That's a good one. Oh, what a tank. Oh my gosh. All right, so I walked down on this bench down here, and then I came over the top of it. I looked down, there's a 6-point elk shed hanging out down there, all by its lonesome. So I'm gonna pick it up because these elk like to litter, and I'm gonna take it home, clean up the mess. See if I can get down to it. See if I can relocate it. I'm doing a bit of other stuff in between glass and other spots. Really cliffy in here. But, oh, okay. Dropped my pack over there, and then I went up and I had a plan of looping around the top, but that's not happening now, so gotta drop back down, grab this horn, and then climb back up out the other side to my pack, and then go pick up another shed that I spotted up top. Lots of ups and downs out here. Gotta be willing to cover a lot of ground and move. But I want to do a loop out a certain way, that way I pick up that other shed. So I'm gonna try and find this one real quick, get video of walking up on it. All right, let's drop down. Not missing another one up here, am I? And I should be, technically. Tend to grow two of them, don't they? Oh, so there should be another shed somewhere up here. One's right there. It's already been chewed on. Are you kidding me? This looks like it's been chewed on from up there. First brown of the year for me. Awesome. Nope, hasn't been chewed on. Not even a nibble. Just broken off on the bottom. Yeah. Small ones are dropping. It's good news. That's really good news. First brown of the year. Well, 6. Barely. See if his other side is out here somewhere. Hope I didn't miss it. Alright. I am up to where the shed up top was. Which means I can start heading down once I grab this thing. I'll see what you guys think. Was this set here? Or is this chewed on by an animal? Yeah, a human put it here, or an animal chewed on it. One of the two. Let's get some thoughts. Oh my goodness. Definitely set there. Definitely set there. Rough. Okay. I guess down the hill we go. Oh my gosh, I just spotted a brown shed on the ground. Oh, wow. No way. Okay, I'm gonna pull off that bowl for a second. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. I gotta go over this way. I'll show you that other bowl real quick. Where is he? Hold on. Let's zoom out. Okay. There's that other bull that shed out. There's him with one horn. And right over here, keep going, keep going. Rock face, rock face. Rock face. Tree branch. Is that the one? Hold on, let me see if that's the one. Yeah, it is. There it is. Okay. We're gonna zoom in on this thing. Brown elk shed. Laying right there. Right at the top of the screen. Spotted her with my binos. Oh, that's a big one. Alright, he still hasn't shed for the night. It's getting pretty cold. But I know for a fact there's 3 elk sheds down there. So I got one already spotted. This one should come off tonight, hopefully. Be out on this face in the morning. But I need to get heading back down. It's cold. I didn't bring all my gear. I just got my puffy jacket and a rain jacket on right now, the Trinity. So guess we'll get you more in the morning. Unless this pops off right now. Come on. Alright. Here's that one I spotted earlier. See what kind of condition it's in. Pretty pink and chalky. It's intact, but I guess I'll pack it out, throw it on. Gotta take that trail. There's a black bear hanging out around that ridge right now. It's the 3rd bear of the day. Bears are out in full force. Just need a mountain lion to be out and about. I have a tag for that, not bears. So, see what happens around this corner. That black bear underneath that tree. He's 218 right now. Take him easy. All right, home sweet home. Got some sweet tea mio, straight water, chicken pesto pasta going right now. Battery charger, gunfighter holster, bunch of food, extra stuff, clothes, socks drying out next to my boots, rifle, gaiters, and my jacket, which I need to throw in this bag. But this is the life here. I got a lot of room. This 3-man tent is extremely large for 1 man, which is honestly really, really nice. Because usually it's the opposite. Usually you don't have any room. So with 2 people, it's pretty comfortable and you can still do a bunch of stuff, but this is living in the lap of luxury right now. I got 2 creeks running next to me right now. I got one on my left and one about 50 yards to my right. Picked up 5 sheds today. Yeah, I picked up 5 sheds today and spotted that 6th one, and then the 7th one was running around on that bowl still. So that'll be a shed next couple of days. Hopefully tonight. We'll see what happens there. But successful day. I don't know how many miles I did, but did a bit. And I've been going since 5 o'clock this morning. Or no, 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock is when I woke up. 5 was mountain time. So, and it's like 8:30 now. So, I'm gonna eat some dinner, kick back, relax, listen to the creek, and wake up and do it all over again. I already have a brown shed I have to look forward to in the morning, so it's a big one. So hopefully I can match up that one and then find the other single and then the other bull. Hopefully he drops tonight. So we will see. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe do some cat hunting. Got options. Got days. So dinner should be about ready. Alright, I don't say this lightly. We have tried all the different freeze-dried foods. It is very hard to beat peak refuel. I don't know if you can. Right now I'm next to a creek, so it's not the biggest concern. But when you're running low on water, or in a spot where there's minimal water, look at this. 2/3 of a cup for this whole meal. And I have 920 calories. Most calories, less or least water, and it tastes delicious. Can't beat it. If you really want something good, try the butternut Dalbot. It's insane. I'm gonna keep eating. So there's a dead cow down there I just found. I'll walk over here. Are there bones? Nice buck. Dang. Crazy. I have to reevaluate where I'm getting my water out of. Gross. Got bones in the water, got a dead cow in the water down there. I might need to switch spots. It's a good buck. That's a real good buck. Kicker on it. Man, wonder where his other side is. Gnarly. There's all sorts in this creek bottom. Guess I know which way I'm coming back down. Oh.
pick all these up. I don't want to pack them up over the top for no reason. Four. I know, 3. Last year. Cool. Let's take this trail back down. Make sure I don't forget it. All right, I have hiked 1,800 feet over the top of that hill right there from my camp. I ended up packing my antlers down because I didn't want to bring my camp up and over and keep going this way. There's a lot of stuff I want to hit again the other direction. So I didn't want to commit to coming just this way for that reason. But I'm almost to my brown shed that I spotted last night. And then hopefully I can find the other 3 antlers. Hopefully that bull I was watching last night actually dropped his horn. There she is. All of her glory. Oh, man. All right. Let's turn this around. Right there. I'm gonna drop my pack at this thing and see if the other side is somewhere out here. Oh. Or this could be the bull I was watching last night, his left side, because that one is still packing his right. And I think it is, because this is not a very big shed. Oh my goodness. It's a 6, but it's not big. Young 6. Which means the bull I was watching last night, this is his other side. Hopefully he dropped it on the backside over there. Ah, okay. Crazy. Good 4ths on him. But not a big bull by any means. Alright, get a picture of it. Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah. He had just dropped it when I saw him yesterday. My goodness. That's a fresh shed. I've never seen one. Didn't get much fresher than that. So hopefully he dropped his other side last night on that back side. Hoping over that. Alright. Got good news and I got bad news. Good news is that bull shut out last night. I just saw him and his buddy a minute ago. His pedicle's still red, so I think he just recently shed. I think I know where he shed his horn, but not 100% sure. So it's gonna take some work to find out where that shed is. And I have no idea where this other bull shed. He could have shed a week ago pretty easily. But this one still has blood coming out, so I think he just shed and then came over the ridge back towards me. So hopefully I'll match him up. We will see. I dropped my pack back on the other ridge with the shed. I'll come back over to that and grab that. So I can do some glassing from here for a minute. Because there's a bunch of nice stuff right there. There could be a shed in. Hopefully I find them. We'll see. Sometimes in life you make decisions, and they're not the best ones. I've been pounding through the snow
over my knees for a while now because I thought it'd be better to side hill than to climb up this face. I was wrong. I got one shed out of the deal. That other bull he shed, but I could never find his other side. It's a problem in this country. They can move anywhere they feel like going. So, like finding a needle in a haystack, unfortunately. This time the haystack won. Got a ways to get up over the top again. I gotta drop into camp off the backside. So, long day. Got 2 mule deer sheds at the bottom waiting for me though. Gotta pick those up on the way back to camp. All right. Get more later. Home sweet home. Picked up my mule deer sheds. Managed to get that one popped off with the skull. So that's nice. Don't have to smell that stinky thing all night. Gonna go down here. I got some hot dogs waiting for me. Got elk right up there in the center of the screen, hanging out. And good day. I didn't pick up as many elk sheds as I wanted to, but you know, that's just the way it goes sometimes. So, had a good trip already. I'm at 8 sheds now for the trip. And I think, what, only 2 of those I didn't want to grab? Maybe 3? Might have left 3. But not a bad trip. So, covered a lot of ground. I'm at, I want to say, 19 miles so far for the trip in the last couple days. Did 10.5 yesterday, and another 9-ish today, 8.5 today. Fix my steak. Came out. All right, well, let's grab our smokies real quick. Got some cheddar dogs. I was down in Boise, so I didn't have the opportunity to grab some of my own smokies. But these will do. They didn't have the prairie fire that I normally get. But that'll work. Alright, time to make a little fire. With that, I wrapped up my 3rd and final trip into the backcountry and headed out with 95 pounds on my back and 10 miles to go to get out of the backcountry. Remember, it doesn't matter what you've done, it only matters what you do now. We hope you guys enjoyed this video just as much as we enjoyed making it, and we look forward to seeing you again next time in God's Limitless Outdoors.